Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Melleny. If you'd like to get to know me a little better, all my social medias are usually linked down below for you to check out if you're interested. This week I am attempting once more to read a random generated amount of hours. I am doing one between 1 and 12 because I don't know why. I guess I could actually push it up to 24, but we'll do that next time. Initially this was to read in a day, and technically I could read the amount of hours I have right now in a day, but not really. I got to bed at that time and I just like refreshed it. But the amount of hours that I got today is here, it's 5, and so far I've already read for a little bit, and I'm going to continue reading because I have some ambitious goals. One of them is to finish the turn glass. I only have like 150 something pages left of this, and obviously I've been reading this in the meantime, so I probably have closer to maybe 100 now. So I want to finish this off because I'm really intrigued to see how this will end. I will say that I'm enjoying, in the beginning I was enjoying the blue side more than the red, and now I'm enjoying the red side more than the blue. Then I need to read 2 chapters of the Silmarillion. I was going to start this in the previous video that I've done of this, but I didn't get the chance to, so I'm going to start it in here. I'm debating whether or not I want to read the forward, but I probably won't. I never read these forwards. I will finally be starting Throne of Glass. I will be reading this in a different vlog because I'll be doing a vlog specifically for this, but my goal is just to get like 50 pages in, and I'm hoping to do that today. But I also want to get going in The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. This is a new one and I need to get going on that. It's a proof that I got, but I also want to read it so I can maybe get myself the final copy, like a final edition of it, depending on how much I like it. I'll either get a trade or a hardcover, we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what the reading is like at the moment. I am without power, which it's load shedding, so it's nothing too crazy, but I think I'm gonna just sit for now and finish reading this, and I will check in with you when I am done. So I wanted to give a bit of an update. I have officially finished the turn glass. It's been a while. I've like had dinner in the meantime and other things, but I finished this. I don't know how I feel because I think it went like a completely different way than I expected it to go, but I still enjoyed it, but not as much as I thought. I'm kind of sitting on like a 7.75 kind of thing. Like, it was fun, it's enjoyable. I really liked the way it turned out, but I felt like I wanted a bit more, I think. Yeah, I don't know what too much else to say about this, but I liked it for what it was. I don't know if I will be rereading this ever. I was thinking that if I enjoyed it a lot, I would get the hardcover. But now I'm like, I enjoyed it, but I probably won't pick this up again, ever, maybe. Like, I'll, if I can, I'll probably, maybe I will order myself one. I don't know, it would be a cool trophy to have one of these, and I think it would be a nice book to give people, so maybe I will. I'm not sure. That being said though, I still have 4 hours and 2 minutes to go, and I still have like 40 minutes before the power is even remotely supposed to even be close to be turning on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the Silmarillion a go. The reason why is because I think that it might just be easier to read this and then pick up like an easier fantasy afterwards. And yeah, today I'll just be reading 20 odd pages, which is not a lot at all. Currently counting down the minutes as to when the power will come back, but I have basically read the 2 chapters in the Silmarillion. I really enjoyed it. I think it's really cool. It's very heavy to read, I won't lie. Like, that is something that always puts me off of Tolkien's writing, because even though I really enjoy his storytelling, his words are so clunky, and obviously it was the way that things just were when he was writing books, but honestly sometimes he just like goes about things in a very complicated way. But as someone who's a very big Lord of the Rings fan, it's really cool to see how things are coming into being in the Silmarillion, because this is basically the beginning of everything. We kind of learn about the creation of Middle Earth and everything, and it's quite cool because some of the things I know from like Lord of the Rings and other things I know from like the Rings of Power, so it's quite exciting to read, and I definitely think this is going to be something that I enjoy. But yeah, I really am happy with that. However, I say that like I have to read the next 3 hours and 36 minutes tonight, but I don't. But essentially that's what I have left. I'm still waiting for the power, as I mentioned, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm either going to pick up Throne of Glass, or I'm going to pick up The Book That Wouldn't Burn. One of those 2. I'm not sure which one as of yet, but I will definitely choose between. I think I might do Throne of Glass just because that's going to be an easier read in the sense that but I also need to annotate it because that's my goal, is to annotate my Throne of Glass series. The reason why I'm buying the hardcover specifically, not only because I'm like a serious fangirl, but for those reasons. This week is feeling a lot more successful than last week. Even though I've only read like an hour and a half, but I feel a little bit more in tune with reading than I was last week. Another successful reading, I made it to page 50 in Throne of Glass. Once again, I really do enjoy this. I am always a big fan of the beginning, and I've only ever gone into Queen of Shadows, but I really enjoyed the series, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I haven't made too many comments so far, but there's definitely some really big, like, important moments. I don't really have too much going on in the tabs. I will update you when I have a little bit more to say about those. But yeah, I also won't share too much here just because I will be doing a vlog for this. I've read that, which leaves me with still 3 hours and 3 minutes to go. Although I think what I might just do is the power isn't back yet. So I think I'm just gonna jump into bed, play a little bit on the Switch, maybe read for a little bit in the book that wouldn't burn, and then just call it a night and just pick this up tomorrow. Hello and welcome to the very next day. I don't have a reading update for you because I didn't end up reading last night. I ended up playing Harry Potter the Lego game on my Switch and then went to bed. So nothing has changed. I still have like 3 hours left for this video, and I have a massive stack of books that I want to get reading. So I think I'm just gonna go through them and we'll get reading straight away. Obviously, the first one being the Silmarillion. I want to read the next 2 chapters in this. So I don't think these chapters are particularly long, so I'm not too worried. It's like about 20 pages that I have to read, so that's fine with me. I'm gonna power through this. Then I have obviously Throne of Glass. I really enjoyed what I read last night, so I'm really excited to jump back in, and I'm gonna get to page 100. So that's gonna be a great continuation of this. As I mentioned, I didn't read last night, so I need to get going in this, and I'll be reading 100 pages of the book that wouldn't burn so that I can make some progress in this. And then I'm starting 2 buddy reads, one of which will be for Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This is the Owl Crate edition that I bought from someone. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a read, and I'll probably read about also 50-ish pages of this one. So a lot of reading of like a lot of books, and I know people are gonna say, why don't you just finish a book? Well, no. That's my response. Then I want to get started on Ghost Theatre. This is on my TBR as well, and I just haven't picked it up as of yet. And then last but not least, I saw that Adeline Grace posted that she's doing a read-along for Belladonna, and so I opted for opting in with my friend Roseanne. This is the Fairy Loot edition, in case you're curious, which is one of my favorite editions of this book to date, because it's just, look how stunning that is. But yeah, I'm finally excited to actually read this edition that I have so that I can annotate it, because I liked it the first time, but I was going through kind of like a little bit of a slump last year when I read this, so I'm hoping to pick this up again and enjoy it a lot more because I really enjoyed the ending. As mentioned, I'm going to be starting off with the Silmarillion and going from there. I don't know how many pages of Belladonna I need to read, so I need to double check that, but my internet is being a bit slow, so yay me. I'm just gonna sit, relax, read the Silmarillion and get going basically, because I don't have much else to do other than read. So I've just finished reading my 2 chapters for the Silmarillion, and I still have like 2 hours and 43 minutes left, which means it didn't take me that long to read. I think I'm getting used to the way that Tolkien writes his books, even though I've only read like 4 chapters in total. But that means that I can officially jump into Throne of Glass now, which I'm excited for. My power just came back. Oh my gosh, I don't think you guys understand. I haven't had power since yesterday this time, pretty much. And now it's back. That's amazing. I hope it stays on, because that would be incredible. I can charge everything. That's incredible. That's amazing. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna read this and I will come back to you when I have an update and I've read 100 pages. Hi, hello. So I have to do a little bit of updating with you, and basically I still have an hour left to read, and I think I'm gonna do that now because I have the time, but I think I'm gonna continue on with the Silmarillion. Sorry, I have my cart like here on the side. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read the Silmarillion because I need to check where I need to be. But I think I just need to be, okay, I do not have to read a lot at all. I have to read like 16 pages. So is it 16? No, it's 26 pages, which is not a lot at all. So I think I'm gonna give this a read now because I'm really enjoying this, surprisingly. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as what I am, but I am enjoying it, so that's good. And then I should have some more time to jump into Throne of Glass and hopefully read. I need to be on page like 150 today, which is just like 100 pages, and it puts me about, I think, halfway through the book, which I'm happy with. And then should I have more time, I'll jump into Divine Rivals. But yeah, this is basically what I think I'm going to be spending my last hour of this challenge doing. So let's get to reading. But first, I think I need to drink. I'm very thirsty. Hello. Sorry about like the lighting, it looks a bit rough, but I have officially finished, not this book, but The Time, and I'm really enjoying The Silmarillion. It's so great because as someone who has watched all the Rings throughout my life and watched The Hobbit, and I'm now watching like Rings of Power and stuff, this is just so fun to see people's names pop up that I know, and I'm like, I know that, but it's great to have like more context. So I'm really enjoying this, and I'm definitely gonna keep reading tomorrow though. Not today. This is definitely well paced at having like to do 2 chapters a day, maybe even a chapter a day, just to make it a little bit more manageable. It does make it a long book to read because this is like 366 pages. So on a normal day, this would be a very easy read, but considering that it's Tolkien that wrote this, not necessarily. Then I finished the last like 38 minutes of The Time reading Throne of Glass, and right now I'm on page 170, and so far once again I'm enjoying this, but I'm doing this for a different vlog, so I will update that one. But yeah, that's basically what this is. Really impressed, really happy, and I'm keen to keep reading, so I'll see you in the next one.